Welcome back to our next Careers Talk. I'm joined here by three very special guests today, Dominic, Lucy and Shaun. Thank you for joining us today. How are you all?
Welcome.
Very good.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So I am an optometrist by profession, and I'm the optometric sort of director of this practice here.
I'm Lucy. My path was slightly different. I've always been in retail.
Yeah.
So I started in customer service when I was 15 and sort of moved up but went into management quite quickly. I've been here as a manager, was here as a manager for 20 years, but then was done a pathway to be able to progress to be a director, which 2.5 years in now, retail director. And love it, love my job.
Hi, my name's Dominic. I've been store director here for 27 years. This was something that started with my original business partner who retired a couple of years ago. We started this practice without knowing quite how this was going to turn out. It was an unknown quantity. Specsavers was not a known brand name as it is now. We are qualified opticians and business owners. Very rewarding, even after 27 years. I'm still very motivated to this sort of large and loving family that we've developed here. So we started off with 3.5, 4 members of staff. I say half, it's a part-timer.
Yeah.
And it developed into now just shy of 45 to 50 staff,
That's
including
incredible.
qualified opticians,
Wow.
laboratory.
So it has grown over time. That's brilliant.
New premises as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So really big journey. We're now obviously a recognised brand, but so that's something we've grown into and grown up with over the years, and it's still developing.
So as the optometric director, I have to see patients. We run about 5 clinics at the moment, about 4 to 5 clinics. Then when you become a director, you have to wear the other hat of the business side of it as well. We have to juggle both of them every single day.
Very much the customer service side of it.
Yeah.
So you're juggling between doing that, and I have days where I'm downstairs and days where I'm up here, or a bit of both. And I love the fact that you have customers that I saw 20 years ago, and now they're sort of taller than me, looking up at me, coming in and know you by name, and it feels really special. But then the other side of it is actually looking after staff, and
of course,
the little things you do with the staff make a big difference. And Dominic mentioned earlier, we are very much a family, and
so
it's great, and I love that side of it as well. And as a business owner, we want to make sure we do right by our staff, our customers, and we're doing what's good for the business too.
So we train people with no experience in optics.
That's incredible.
Not necessarily many qualifications as such.
Yeah.
Qualifications are important, maths and English and sciences can help, but it's the communication skills, it's a willingness to actually learn and to adapt to this environment.
Yeah.
Our colleagues are trained within this practice. There's online learning, there's separate courses. Now that's an optical assistant's role, that's a standard role to come and join us with. People within that can also, if they wish, look to go for higher grades of qualification into even professional qualifications.
There's few that I can remember who started when they were 14, 15 doing work experience, come back, then they end up doing Saturday work, then from there they progress, and at the end of it we're qualified optometrists working in this store, and that's so lovely to see them grow.
The whole
and
journey.
Definitely, right from the beginning all the way to when they get that profession,
very
isn't it?
rewarding.
Wow.
It's a unique profession to be in because you are a healthcare organisation as well as retail. So I think you have the combination of both, which makes it very, very unique. So you can progress clinically, you can progress in non-clinical but management environment as well. So for somebody who is leaving school or who wants a career, I think it can take you either way. For me, every single patient that I call through into the room, even after all these years, has not lost its appeal. For me, every single patient is different, and to make a difference to them, a lot of them suffer from very systemic conditions, which we are looking after as well. Sight loss, sight-threatening condition, life-threatening condition. So over the lockdown, we decided to remain open. So we were extremely busy, and I have, through the course of that, seen many patients which would have had detrimental sight problems or health related. So that side of it, I must say, I hope I never lose, and to this time, and it is, you know, fantastic. And the other thing that Lucy said as well, you know, being in a family orientated place here, our staff, that's another side of it. You know, we are very much involved with their progression, how they're doing, and you know, we want to know as well how they're doing, you know, outside of work. So we have a unique position here, again, which I think both makes me very happy and very sort of proud to be in a position that they're holding. So I think it's anybody who has the desire to make a difference, and anybody who has the desire to work in a big multiple. Specsavers is a multinational company, and I think you've got it both, because there is this, we can go into this profession in a small independent, but the unique thing we have here is, I must say, the three of us, you know, the partnership, if that works really well, then it's just the icing on the cake. So I think anybody who has a care for making a difference to the community and who wants to have the opportunity to progress in a profession, I think this is a good field to be in.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that advice with us, Shaun. That's great. I'm sure that's going to inspire so many young people today watching this.
I hope so.
And thank you all for giving up your time and joining us today. You've been great.
Welcome. Pleasure to meet you.
And thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.